Hey everybody, welcome to Skate Date.
Woohoo! Another hump day.
Hump day. My name's Rebel.
And I'm Courtney Shove, but you can call me Shove.
And we are just two cute little roller skaters who fell in love, who started a podcast to talk about the real world.
And the will world.
And it's pretty darn great.
It is.
Yeah, it's really hot.
It's so hot and we're in our garage in a heat wave.
Yeah, it's a lot. But you know what? We're here and we're doing it. All for you. I'm collecting all my sweat in a jar and I'm going to sell it on my Etsy.
And we're finally recording at 10:10.
Okay,
versus 1 in the morning.
We usually record at 1 in the morning and it's really bad. So we're trying to break that habit.
And full disclosure, I just got to mention something. First, let's start with the positive. If you are watching on YouTube, you know, or if you're just listening, maybe head over to look at the YouTube just first to notice that Rebel has new hair that I did, but also
I
she
have new hair.
kind of looks like she's...
I kind of look like a boy.
A femboy, and I look like a blonde bimbo, and I love it.
I feel very, confident in my gender breaking norms moment.
I love it.
That's happening right now. It makes me feel even truer to myself, and I like that.
I think it's hella sexy, and I'm glad that you pulled.
She thinks I'm sexy.
Well, would I take you on a skate date if I didn't?
No, that's true.
And then for the bad news, if you're wondering, why does Shove look like when Snoop Dogg did whiteface and pretended?
I don't think it's
guy?
that bad. I don't think it looks that bad, honestly.
So yes,
you covered it up pretty well.
As I look at the screen, at the camera over there with the lighting, what happened was I did my makeup early this morning and rocked it. It was contoured. I was looking good. I was looking snatched. I was looking fierce. And you know, when you're fat and it's a heat wave, you sweat. You
sweat a lot.
You start looking like a glazed donut. And decided, let me go put some little powder to freshen up. And I was like, wow, that's really going on there. It was powdered foundation, paler than Rebel. So
I'm pretty sure it was from a clown makeup that you did a long time ago.
No. I went from looking like a glazed donut to a powdered donut in the minute of milliseconds.
And powdered donuts don't look that cute.
But they taste delicious. But anyways, I tried to fix it. I rushed it because I wanted to be here at a decent time. So that's the story. Sorry.
Yeah.
Let's continue. I didn't want them to think I was doing whiteface.
I'm Snow White naturally. And I'm naturally this pale. And she is...
I just didn't want you to feel alone.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. That's so nice. Okay. Yes. So what are we talking about today, babe?
A spooky season.
Spooky. We're talking about scary movies, y'all.
Yes, and our history with them and how they shaped us to be the people we are today.
That's right. We're not being all intense with our episode this week. It's a lighthearted episode. Yay!
No trigger warning needed unless you're afraid of being afraid.
So me. Okay, well, if that's that, should we jump right into our fake ads?
Yes, I believe we should.
Hey, advertisers. Wait, are we the advertisers? Or are they the advertisers? Hey, companies, organizations, people with an Etsy shop, anyone. If you want us to sell your stuff, just email us and we will come up with a really fun way to sell your stuff at the beginning of an episode. But until then...
Want to watch a movie tonight?
Sure. What are you thinking? A comedy or a drama or a dramedy?
A scary movie, duh.
I don't know. I'm really scared. I don't like scary movies.
Don't worry, I have the perfect thing.
What is it?
They are the See No Evil glasses.
No offense, but that's kind of a lame name.
Yeah, I know. But you know what's not lame?
What?
What they do!
No way.
Anything you see that might scare you, it changes.
Into what? Like blood?
Into glitter!
Demons?
Into puppies!
Even monsters?
Into stuffed animals. And they're super cute.
Well, then, let's watch it. I'm ready. Get your See No Evil glasses today.
Woo!
They're free because they're fake.
So they're invisible.
They're invisible. They're up on Shov's Etsy. Go look for them.
For $5.55.
For $5. No shipping. Free shipping. Free shipping just to you. Because it moves from our imagination right to yours.
Oh my gosh. Well, I think we should take our cold, hard apple cider.
Cold hard apple cider.
Woo! Let's head on over to the
real world.
So, babe, why don't you tell everyone why you don't watch scary movies, or like when did you start? What's your history?
No, I hate scary movies. Like I hate them. I have no interest in watching them. I think that they are horrible. They give me terrible nightmares, and perhaps this is rooted in my very, very conservative upbringing, in which I was told that all of these things were very much so real and had experiences that were definitely like people tried to exorcise me when I was a kid, you know? Like I have had like very intense experiences that involved supernatural things, and so scary movies have just never quite been up my alley. One, I wasn't allowed to watch them. Even like the comedy scary movies I wasn't allowed to watch, so I didn't even really know that those existed. But like one time I watched a play, and it was supposed to be like, I don't know, I guess it was supposed to be a scary play, but it was at like the turn of the century, right? Like the 1999 to 2000s. And it was called Ready or Not. And it was about like the end of the world, like the end of times and the rapture and the apocalypse. And it
Hashtag pastor's kid.
And it was so scary. And I just remember having nightmares for like weeks, and then that turned into like major trauma of me legitimately being scared of the dark, and then like sitting in front of the window. This is like low-key like terrifying, but like I would just sit in front of the window during the day and would count down the hours that were left before dark because I was so freaking scared. Because I thought,
how old were you?
I was like 12.
Okay.
And because like, so yeah, I was like 12, and then I felt like I had a lot of experiences with demons. Who knows if I actually did or not, but I felt that way. And so I was just so scared of going to bed. So it wasn't even about light. It was about like being in my bed, or, you know, the nighttime. And I just, so
That's
anyways,
terrifying.
So long story short, I was so scared. And so now I am just, you know, like I'm working through the scary movie thing. The scary movie thing is a little terrifying for me.
Which sucks because I love scary movies.
Yeah, we know.
Like, threaten me with a nightmare. You're just threatening me with a good time. Because that means, like, I got 2 scary movies that night.
Okay, something you need to know about Shove is that she also really enjoys scaring people, particularly yours truly. And so she just tries to scare me all the time, and because Stop! Because I like scare easily, it hurts me.
That was that stage. But it's weird, like, that stings, that hurts. Like, she will literally, one time she kicked me in the ribs.
I told her in the beginning of our partnership that I did not like being scared, and told her that if she tries to scare me, I will hit in response. It is an automatic response.
It's worth it. Except one day she was having a bad day and I scared her, and then she ran back. It was like on her way in to the house, and she ran off the porch back into the street, threw her keys, threw her purse, and was so pissed off. And I was just like, I feel bad, but at the same time, I was like,
Anyway, so
we were raised differently.
We were raised very differently, and I was never scared like that. And so when she does it, it really scares me, and I'm already jumpy, and I don't hear well, and so...
Because you were sheltered.
Probably.
Oh, for sure, babe.
Yeah. So, yeah, anyway, so she really likes scary things, and I just don't like scary things in general, and so she really likes having nightmares, which is weird. I don't get it.
Yeah, like, sometimes it's like, when our nightmares are, like, deep, internal, just subconscious things, it's like, oh, no, dang it, why? But if it's just, like, the spooky nightmares, I'm just like, that was obviously from that movie.
I also don't like blood and gore.
I love it, especially when it looks real.
It freaks me out.
It's
I
like
hate
me too,
it.
but it's great.
Oh, I hate
and then
it.
you see the talent that these people have.
Oh no,
Okay.
so bad.
So my story with horror movies is different. So for me, my parents were, my dad was Christian and my mom was Catholic, but they both were like, you know, my grandparents were like, okay, you're 18, so believe whatever you want. Like, we can't force you to go to church anymore. So of course they both were like, well, not going back there. So they went about their lives and they decided to just be normal people without the church and just like living their lives, loving scary movies, loving sinning, I guess what your parents would say.
I guess.
And yeah, so they love scary movies. Both my parents did, and my dad to this day watches scary movies, and my mom, I'm pretty sure she's haunting people right now because that's how much she loves scary movies.
Oh, really? She loves them that much?
Honestly, I saw my mom once. She came to me, and it was a ghost, and it scared me.
Are you serious?
Yes, and it was on Christmas, and it was terrifying. But
How
that's
long ago
another
was
story.
this?
I will tell you. But that's another story for another time. Maybe it'll continue our spooky series. So.
What? I've never heard this before.
I thought I told you.
No.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to go on another skate date so you can find out.
Oh my gosh, I need to know.
And so when I was 2 or 4, I don't know. I was super young. I think possibly 2. Whenever the first Chucky movie came out, and my parents rented it. You know, good old Blockbuster. RIP. Used to work there.
RIP.
And we're watching Child's Play, the first one, which is the scariest one. And halfway through the movie, my mom looks at my dad and is like, Charles, should we be letting her watch this? Like, this is kind of messed up. And she's pretty young. And I guess I was just like staring at the screen, like, just like in it. Like, holy crap, this doll. I have a lot of dolls. This doll is coming alive and killing people. And my dad looks at my mom and is like, well, we can't let her go to bed now because she's going to think the doll's still alive. I'm sure it'll die in the end. We just got to let her watch it all. So they just let me watch the whole thing.
Which is what they say about, like, reading stories to your kids as well. Which is you always have to finish the book because children need a sense of completion. Like, they need to know that the bad guy has died or been, like, completely eliminated.
Yeah, that makes so much sense. And I just remember that being the first one and, like, loving it. I guess I didn't have nightmares, so they're like, cool, our kid likes scary movies. And then it was, like, Nightmare on Elm Street. And then I remember my first nightmare involving, to this day, 30 years later, I'm all like,
gosh.
my first nightmare with scary movies, it had Freddy Krueger, Chucky, and E.T.
And they were in an orgy.
We were in a spaceship, and the funny thing was, this is really twisted, but I was in love with Freddy Krueger. And like, oh no, he was like infatuated with me and he was like, I love you. I want to make you my wife. And I was like, okay, Freddy Krueger. And I felt like, oh, like he's my new love. Like, yeah, he has burned marks all over his face. Also, Rebel's never seen it, so she doesn't know anything about Freddy Krueger.
No, I know that he is the guy with the hands.
With the hands?
And the striped.
Yes.
Yeah, I know that. I've never seen it though.
So, and then, like, for some reason also, like, Chucky was there trying to help kidnap me to be Freddy Krueger's wife, even though I was willing to go. And then, like, we were escaping in a spaceship that E.T. was flying. So it involved all my favorite movies as a child.
That's so funny.
You want to know why this is up?
Why?
The backstory to Freddy Krueger is that he was molesting children.
Oh, that's super fucked up.
And that's why they locked him up and burned him and why he haunted like their children in their nightmares.
Oh.
I'll make you watch it this month before Halloween. But yeah, so as I got older and kept thinking, I was like, oh, that's some f***ed up. Like, I had a dream that I was in love with a child molester.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, so I don't know what that means subconsciously, but that was my experience with scary movies. And growing up, we always decorated and went out for Halloween and trick-or-treating, full costumes, gore, blood, everything. My dad would buy all the blow-up stuff. Like, we were at the houses you went to. I helped out at haunted houses. I love scaring the bejesus out of anyone. Like, it's like a sick thing that like makes my brain tingle where I'm just like, yes. And like when people scare me, I'm not mad. Sometimes I'm like embarrassed. I'm like, dang, they got me. But part of me is like proud of them. Like Rebel scared me maybe 2 or 3 times. And I'm like, yes, proud of you. One time it was cute and she was like, "Rah."
And it scared you though, right?
No. And I was just like, what was that sound? But yeah, I think it's so much fun to feel like your heart is pounding out of your chest and you're so worried you don't know what's going to happen. And it's the suspense and like, it's amazing.
I get that feeling and I think I'm having a heart attack. I don't want to die today. That's what happens in my brain when I get scared.
No, for me, it's just like the feeling you get like on a roller coaster right before it's going to drop. Like that kind of like, I'm scared, but excited feeling.
Yeah, it doesn't give me the same feeling. It gives me like a fight or flight feeling. Like I need to defend myself. I'm being harmed.
Yeah. But like, so we've been easy and Rebel into horror movies.
Yes, I've been watching many scary movies.
Yeah, and we're going to watch a scary movie every day. Today we watched Killer Clowns in Outer Space, which is one of my favorite campy
That
ones.
one's funny.
It's funny. It's so great. Some people will probably be like, this is kind of scary because like clown phobias, which we don't understand. So if you have a clown phobia, please email us.
Yeah,
we would
tell
love
us
to hear
about it. We want to know.
Why? How did it start? I don't get it. Who are you? Why did this happen?
Explain it to us.
Did you get lost at the circus?
Did you get stuck in one of those mirror rooms where you were like, I can't get out and there's like a million of me?
I've never actually seen like a real clown in person. Maybe if I did, I'd be more scared. I saw that. Okay, there's this creepy... Like a real clown. Like a clown.
You've never been to the
face
circus?
to face. No. And like I've only been to fairs and we went to the fair and the carnival and they didn't have clowns.
Oh.
And there's this creepy guy, this really old creepy guy hangs out at Venice Beach. I'm sure anyone listening like might know who I'm talking about. And he looks so sad and creepy and he has this dingy old clown costume on. And he makes me feel uneasy. And one time, my roommate, he actually had a clown phobia. We were hanging out. He had never been to Venice, and I took him for his first time, and we're walking, and he freaked out. And then, like, this clown was sitting with this little boy, and he was like, why is he with that boy? Why is a little kid? We should go back. A little kid's there with that clown. I'm like, honestly, that guy creeps me out, but I think...
Weren't clowns made for kids?
Yes, but it was just, like, this guy was, like, old and sad, and he just had, like, pale makeup on, and it, like, was packed on. He didn't look like I'm a clown. He looked like some creepy old guy that just like crawled out of a gutter like it and was like, let me throw some 99-cent makeup on my face and say I'm a clown. Like it wasn't even a full clown face.
You know what kind of clowns I really like? I really like vintage clowns.
Those are cute.
They're so cute.
I had a nightlight growing up of one and it was like super pale and glowy and it was like porcelain-ish. It was nice. Maybe that's why I'm not afraid of clowns, because I was like, I grew up with a cute little clown, you know?
Yeah. I've always been like a class clown.
That's true, to this day.
To this day, like at Derby, I'm like the class clown.
So is this month the month you finally watch exorcism possession movies?
No.
Or where are we on your journey?
That's something you made up. You made that up and you keep saying it to me like I'm gonna do it.
I swear, people, she told me like a week ago. She said, I might even be ready to watch a possession movie. And I said, oh, you're ready, huh?
I don't know what possessed me to say that, but...
I think you're ready, babe.
I watched quite a few scary movies since I have started dating Shove because I want to impress her. And then it got to the point where I was like, I don't need to impress her anymore, so then I stopped watching them.
Yeah, and it was sad.
And then I could tell that she got sad, so now I'm trying to watch them again.
Okay, babe, yeah, like the days that I spend like locked in the room and like I'll just do my work in here and draw in here and like you're teaching in the living room in your office, I literally will binge watch every, like, scary movie that specifically has to do with, like, the devil or possession because I know, like, I can't watch it with you. So that's why whenever you walk in, I'm usually, like, pause and I get all, like, weird because it's like, oh, I can't watch it because
I always just thought you were, like, masturbating or something.
No, I'm more like, oh, she caught me with the devil.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm getting there. Like, I'm getting better with, like, biblical references and not getting freaked out.
I think it's hard. It's, like, hard when you come through, like, from a past where you're told, like, don't do this is evil, or, like, watching this or doing these things will get you closer to the devil and to hell.
And, like you're gonna go to hell, and, like, hell is the worst place ever.
Exactly. So I get why it's terrifying, but I feel like at the same time, like, you're not gonna get over it until you, like, kind of, like, throw yourself in it, or at least, like, baby steps.
You know what I think is interesting? I don't remember if I was reading this or if I heard this somewhere, but someone in the last week I was listening to was talking about how there's, like, yourself and then your trauma self. Like, you have, like, kind of, like, two bodies or two selves.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Where did we hear this?
I don't know, but do you mean, like, dissociation? Like,
no, like someone was talking about how trauma, it was in a show or movie that we watched.
Okay.
And they were talking about how trauma stays with you within your body. So even if it's disappeared from your mind, it's still in your body. And so I think that that's kind of what happens when I watch movies like that, is, like, my body starts freaking out.
Whenever I know, like, my trauma is triggering me from a certain thing, it's always in my neck and shoulders. And then, like, other things, I think it's, like, in my back. Because sometimes I swear if I'm in a good mood, I can skate all around and have no pain. But if I'm having a rough mental day, for some reason, it feels like it's killing me. Like, yeah, I know, like, I do have, like, actual knots and stuff. But I think it's hand in hand that some of it's, like, old traumas mixed with, like, already, like, things there. But it's, like, interesting that my mental state will adjust how my body's feeling.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know, so that's definitely true. But I just feel like you should still watch.
I definitely feel like I'm getting to the point where I can maybe start watching them.
I think we need to watch The Exorcist. The original The Exorcist, because it's slow moving, it's scary, but since it was made in the 70s, like, you'll be okay because it's not, like, super real looking. And the fact that you weren't Catholic and it's all about, like, priests making an exorcism, so it's, like, yeah, Latin and stuff, but at the same time, I think if you, like, keep telling yourself, like, oh, I know this is happening, and maybe it won't.
A group of people took me to the bottom of the church and tied me to a chair and hit me with Bibles and prayed at me and cried and screamed for hours.
Also,
that happened to me.
You want to know how I found this out? So one day she was studying when she was still a grad student, and I wanted to put The Conjuring on TV. It was the middle of the day, so I put The Conjuring on, sitting on the couch, and she's like, it's fine because I'm studying. So she's, like, with her little computer and her headphones, and then I notice she keeps looking up at the screen, though, and it's that part of The Conjuring when the mom, they're trying to, like, expel the demon out of her, and then she's in the chair, and they put a bag over her head, and Rebel just turns to me and says that they tied me to a chair when they exorcised me, and I was like, what the like, who just drops that out of nowhere? It's like, I already knew this girl had been in a cult. Now I know that she's been possessed by the demons. Wait, you weren't possessed, you were oppressed. Which they talk about in The Conjuring too.
Yeah, they said, like, oh, you can't be possessed because you have Jesus inside you, but you can be oppressed, which essentially means that, like, the demon, like, follows you around and haunts you, but isn't, like, inside of you. Like, doesn't, like, take over your body, but sometimes, like, makes you do things.
Don't we all technically have demons following us?
I don't know. Are there enough
I mean,
demons?
You have your shadow self. Like, not literal demons. Like, we all have demons, you know?
Yeah, but I think that that's different than the kind of demons that I thought that I had.
But I also think when it comes to religion, they're taking things and, like, giving words and power to these things. So, like, we all have demons that, like, are conscious or who we are that makes us do these things that maybe we shouldn't be doing, or it's like a lapse of, like, judgment. And when you're religious, you see that as a physical demon that's making you do it, not you. So it's okay.
No, I had weird things happening to me that didn't have anything to do with my eating disorder.
Yeah.
Like scraping and
Yeah.
So it was weird stuff, and I don't blame them for thinking that. Maybe we do have to put a trigger warning on this episode now. So anyways, so long story short, I am getting better at scary movies. Last night, I'm determined to watch a scary movie or a Halloween movie because I haven't watched any of the Halloween movies. I'm determined to watch one every day in October.
Yes, and we have a big debate of Halloween movies and what makes a Halloween movie. Like, is a Halloween movie just the scary movies that we all watch around Halloween? Or is it movies that
have the word Halloween in them?
Take place during Halloween, like the movie Halloween or Halloween Town, or what was the other one we were talking
Nightmare
about?
Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas, Hocus Pocus. So, like, yeah, so that's what our, like, thing is, like...
Because I haven't seen any of these movies. Like, all of these movies are foreign to me.
Yeah, because, like, I can say Gremlins is a Christmas movie because it takes place on Christmas, but it's also, like, a scary movie, air quotations. Like,
I would not call that a scary movie.
Yeah, but you love that one. She loves the campy ones.
They're so fun.
Yeah.
I loved that movie. I liked the Killer Clowns from Outer Space mostly because when you, spoiler alert, when you shoot them in the nose, they turn into confetti. Fireworks.
We should watch, like, Club Dread and, like, the ones that are, like, just stupid. Like, they're supposed to be scary, but they use all, like, the stereotypes.
I like thrillers. And
but you wouldn't do Scream because of the slasherness.
I don't like the slasher films because I just don't, there's no payoff for me. Like, all it is like, build up. You did something gross.
This woman got more scared by Scream
because they pop out of nowhere.
The new version, which is creepy. And I was like, how are you more...
It is clearly so fake. Like, so fake. So obviously fake. Like, that's not real.
A random... Because since murders are, like, real, like, it's more scary because a random person could be running around with a knife and then,
yes. Like, for me, The Hills Have Eyes, which we watched last night, was so scary in that it gave me nightmares.
Terrifying. I had watched it before, and I still, last night, was sitting there like,
so scary. Like,
it's so good. It's such a good movie.
So good, but it's also, like, terrifying.
Worth it.
Because, you know, like, people do get stopped in RVs and then just killed randomly. Like, that's a real thing that happens. But, like, do clowns live in freaking, like, the gutters? No.
Yeah.
You know, like, is there a killer clown from outer space that's gonna come and attack me? No.
All right. So, what's been your favorite scary movie so far?
My favorite scary movie so far has been... Dang, I don't know. Because what have we watched? We've watched The Hills Have Eyes. Oh, I watched Beetlejuice, which I know is not a scary movie, but I really liked it. We watched Would You Rather, which I hated. But, like, I liked it, but I hated it. Mm-hmm. We watched, what was that movie? I like Get Out. Is that a scary movie?
Yes.
I really liked Get Out.
That's a scary movie.
What else did we watch?
I don't know, babe.
We watched
You can't just say everything you watch. You just have to think which one stuck out.
Well, I don't remember because I like to block things out.
Oh my god. Well, I think we should start watching any scary movie that I actually personally own. Like, the classics for sure we need to watch because I haven't watched them in a minute. Like, Rosemary's Baby. And yeah, I don't know. For sure. We just need The Shining. We definitely need to see The Shining. I
liked the one with the Ring. I liked The Ring.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was interesting.
No.
Oh, no. I like the mockumentaries.
Oh, yeah.
I like As Above, So Below.
As Above, So Below is a super good one.
I like the Alzheimer's lady one.
Yeah, the possession of Dolores.
Possession of...
What was it?
I don't know.
But
the taking of...
Deborah Logan.
Yeah. I liked that one. Yeah. I liked Paranormal Activity because I thought it was real.
But you won't watch the other ones
No, with me? I'll watch them.
Yes.
I'll watch them. Yeah.
Spooky season.
There's another one. It's the alien one. The Others? No.
No, we need to watch The Others with Nicole
Signs?
Kidman.
No. What was that?
The
what
alien
was the
one?
Alien
the
one?
Sixth, oh my gosh, it's the one where they're in Nome, Alaska.
With the owl?
And the owl. Oh my gosh, what is it called? The Fourth Kind?
Fourth Kind.
Yeah.
That. I liked probably As Above, So Below. I think that's my favorite.
Yeah. Oh, and then Blair Witch Project.
Oh, I liked that one too. Wait, no, I hated that one.
It felt so real.
I didn't like that one.
Why didn't you like it?
Because I thought that they made really stupid decisions. And I was annoyed by them the whole time.
What scary movie don't they make stupid
I didn't feel like... I felt like the characters were annoying to me. Like, I didn't feel like I liked them.
I felt like it was very real. And, like, I don't know. Like, I felt like that's how people would really act. So when I was growing up and I watched it, me and my parents thought it was real. Because, like, they advertised it, like, real found footage and blah, blah. So when you watch it, you were, like, really questioning it versus, like...
Which is messed up.
Other movies where it's, like, pretty blatantly obvious. And plus they use, like, actors that nobody knew, so it felt real, too. And, like, all these other ones have actors where you're like, I've seen that person in something else. This is obviously something.
Yeah, it was creepy. I just really didn't like those two boys. I thought they were mean.
Yeah.
And then I thought the girl was annoying.
But, you know, Paranormal Activity, like, broke a record for, like, making, like, millions because... Think about how they never left that house. All they had to do was rent. I don't even know if they rented a house or it was like someone that was on the crew's house.
Oh.
And then it was just like 2 actors. I think 3 in total because that one priest came in and out. So it was just the crew and that. So it was like the cheapest movie to make. And like everyone went to see it because everyone was like, this movie's so creepy. It feels so real. Like the subtlety of like the blanket moving and then her doing breath.
Was really
and then
subtle.
it just elevates like crazy. And then everyone was just like, the director made so much money off of that. Like everyone. Genius.
Interesting. So what's your favorite scary movie?
It changes a lot. And I feel like whenever someone asks me on the spot, like right now, I'm just like,
because you forget, because your mind goes blank, right?
Yeah, every time. I just have like, there's just some good ones out there. And like, they're all different, because like, you're gonna have your favorite slasher movie. Like, I love Halloween. I love Halloween more than I like Friday the 13th. I love Freddy Krueger.
I haven't seen either of those.
And I love when there's, like, multiple until they get cheesy. Like, the Leprechaun.
Is Freddy Krueger, like, the Rocky of horror movies?
Yes, because there's... Oh, my God. How many are there? And then they did a remake later on.
So it's like the Jurassic Park of horror movies.
No, I don't think there's as many Jurassic Parks as there are of Nightmare on Elm Street. But I did this weird thing where, like, I'll, like, hum songs to myself to, like, calm myself whenever, like, I'm stressed. And I do it, like, without even knowing half the time. And one of the songs I always, like, sing to myself is from that. And it's the 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door. 5, 6, get a crucifix. 7, 8, let her stay up late. 9, 10, never sleep again.
That calms you?
Yes.
You're weird.
I know, babe. It's so weird. And like, and I think it's because, again, it was one of the movies I watched as a child and grew up watching multiple times. So I think it was just like embedded in me and it was just like something I picked up.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, so like it just pop in my head like weekly. Like we're talking like not every day, but like at least once a week I've like sing it to myself or
kind of like how WAP always comes up in my head. WAP,
yeah.
WAP, WAP.
So listeners are probably thinking like, all right, got it. Shuv's probably a psychopath.
She's not a psychopath.
Rebel probably is possessed still with some demon.
Probably.
And And the answer to those questions are yes. But babe, what are we gonna dress up as? Because it's kind of like depressing to me that Halloween is supposed to be full moon. Halloween.
A Saturday night.
Saturday night. It was gonna be like a rager. Like we went hard the last two. Last Halloween, I fell down the stairs and still went on a bar crawl.
Oh my gosh, you really did.
And I still danced.
All night.
I drank. I danced. I did not peel any of my latex and fake blood off all night. I stayed fresh and spooky. It was great.
So spooky.
Regretted it next day, but it was great. Halloween's always great, and it's great with you.
You were like an apocalyptic.
We were both apocalyptic things.
Apocalyptic.
Yeah, you were Furiosa, and I was an apocalyptic clown.
Yeah, so good.
It was so good.
Yeah, we rage on Halloween.
And the year
Halloween
before that,
is the best holiday.
Yeah.
The year before that, we were Tank Girl and Jet Girl. And the year before that, we weren't dating.
And so it's like, I'm not gonna say what our costumes are gonna be this year. Like, we're gonna dress up, and we're gonna like, I don't know. Like, we just
do we need to change our costumes? Because
no, our costumes are still gonna be amazing, I think. And I think every year we will have an amazing costume, and that's why I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Because I prefer usually like scary stuff, and I'm not necessarily doing scary this year. But we did have a Halloween themed birthday party at our house.
It was so fun. It had 5 people at it.
Including us. So we had 3 people over.
Made so much food and drinks for 3 people.
And then we watched movies on the projector in our backyard till 3:30 in the morning.
It was great.
It was amazing.
So fun.
It felt like Halloween and life was normal for a while.
It felt like real life. I know. When I was cooking and stuff, I was like, I'm having a party.
Yeah, and I think, like, it made me realize, like, I think at first I'm like, oh, it's depressing because you can't have a birthday, because you can't have, like, this big rager, you can't go to bars, you can't have all your friends over. But I think, like, having that, like, party, if you can even really call it a party, with just, like, 3 people over was still, like, amazing and awesome, and I loved it, and I had, like, so much fun. So I think, definitely, like, we're gonna be locked down on my birthday in January, and I'm fine now knowing that I can have some people over and watch movies and still have a good time, just to feel social still. So that was cool.
Okay, so that's the real world. Dun, dun, dun. Now let's move on to the wheel world. It's the wheel world. It's really fun here.
Oh my gosh, it is fun here. What's going on in the skate world? Well, speaking of spooky season.
It's spooky.
I don't know if y'all know S.A.D Girl Skates. On Instagram, they're S.A.D.Girl-Skates. They are a local skate crew. What was that?
That was my sad girl like cry. It's like sad girl skates.
Yes, and it's some amazing people on it. They are located in South Bay and LA.
They're amazing.
They are. They're pretty chill, and
guess what they're doing?
They are having a 100-mile skate challenge. Hashtag SADGirl100.
For the month of October, which I feel like is actually something that I'm going to be able to do, as opposed to that I really wanted to do the like 1,000 catching 1,000 lizards one. And I just bit off more than I could chew with that one. And like depression was like, nah, girl, you're not going to do that.
I know, remember you were like, I'm going to do it. And I was like,
Yeah. Anyways.
Okay, so I did the calculations. If you skate for at least 3.22 miles every day, you will win the challenge. Well, not win, but you will count as winner.
You can win.
Let me go over the things. So, and of course that means you don't have to skate every day. You just have to go on a long skate some days. So,
like I'm planning on doing 10 10-mile skates.
So the whole 100-mile skate challenge will have 3 winners. 100-mile skate challenge for the month of October. We want to do an interactive giveaway.
Ooh.
We love y'all and want to give away some fanny packs.
Fanny packs.
Shirts.
Shirts.
Prints.
Oh my gosh.
Stickers.
Stick 'em.
And some boot covers.
Boot covers.
So they have the rules posted on their Instagram, and basically you just track your mileage on any app. Post your feeder story, tag Sad Girl 100. Anyone that makes it 100 miles in October will be added to the giveaway. And they choose 3 winners on Dia de los Muertos. And any post of you skating in a costume will automatically be added to the giveaway list. So that's pretty cool. It is US only.
Okay, I have a video idea that we're going to do that we should...
I have to do it too?
Yeah, babe.
I didn't sign up for that.
No, you don't have to do that,
What?
but
Okay.
You have to dress up with me to skate for one of the episodes I want to do this month.
Yeah.
So it'll automatically enter us into that giveaway.
Okay.
We're pretty much disqualified because we're not allowed to win anything these days.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We can still participate. And you should definitely participate and try and win. And say we sent you.
So something that's really cool, I noticed on their stories the other day, Sad Girl Skates posted, like, yo, don't... they actually put it on their post. So I'll read it because I think it was really interesting. And it's something you see a lot of people doing with the catching lizards. And they posted, "Hi friends, it has been brought to our attention that it may be unsafe to post your skate routes onto the internet. It is up to you if you'd like to post them, but keep in mind that the world is full of creeps and weirdos. And we want you to be as safe as possible, especially because about 90% of our audience is female-aligned, queer, and non-binary skaters. It may be safer to refrain from posting your route and just post your mileage. We love you and want you all to have safe month of skating."
Yeah, I think that's really a good point.
Yeah, there's a lot of weirdos out there. And as someone that's been, like, followed home from a bar and been accosted, like, yes. So, be wary of that.
So protect yourself.
Especially with this heat wave, I know more people are going to, like, skate at night. And
yeah, just be safe. Wear bright colors.
Yes. Also,
wear a flashlight.
Like, is anyone else, like, having a heat wave where they live and they're like, I just want to skate, but I can't because it's hot?
Literally us. That is what's happening. Like, we want to skate so bad, but it's so hot.
It's annoying. And that also makes me think, like, maybe they're on something with this global warming thing.
Maybe they're on to something.
Maybe it's real.
Maybe sips tea casually. Maybe global warming is like a actual huge deal.
I mean, yeah, we're in California, but it's also October 4th. And it was 104 degrees in Lakewood.
Stupid. I remember
20 minutes from the beach.
remember last year being like, why is October so hot? And I remember last year having that moment where I asked myself, like, is October always this hot? And so I at least feel better knowing that last year was also hot.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not something that happens fast. It's just like
no, I know, but it's depressing.
And steady.
I know.
Like, I remember we were talking about when we were kids, pretty sure that we wore sweaters in the fall to school.
I vaguely remember that. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, like, Rebel did make a video about how to skate in the heat. And, like, I think that's for the people that are like, I need to skate in the heat. So it's like, it's great. But we're the kind of people, especially me, where I'm like, it's too hot. I was able to rally for when we skated in Joshua Tree. And it also didn't
But that's
feel...
because it was part of, like, an occasion.
Yeah, I think, like, the excitement and the want was, like, way stronger of being, like, we're skating in the desert.
Like, we traveled specifically to skate and do this.
Yes.
Although we almost died at the Noah Purifoy exhibit.
Definitely. It was, like, way too hot to walk around.
That was such a bad idea.
But, yeah, so I'm really excited to see, like, people skating in their costumes. I definitely, we pulled out our container of costumes.
So ready.
And I felt inspired, so I'm going to try to pull some things. But also I've been feeling just, like, not my best mentally, blah, blah, mental health-wise.
Yeah, no, that's right.
So I feel like I don't know, like, I want to do all these things, but we'll see if I have the mental strength to pull through and do these creative things that I want to do.
I think you do.
Yeah. But I definitely was able to do some, like, special effects makeup with my face for the little, like, get-together we had. And it was great. Like, I literally build my own latex with toilet paper and liquid latex, and that's how I make, what do they call those things? Oh my gosh. What are they called? Prosthetics.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I can make a prosthetic using tissue paper and liquid latex.
That's awesome.
And it came out pretty cool.
I have a Velma costume that I'm gonna wear.
Yeah, you got it back. I wasn't sure if you got it back.
Yeah, I got it back. So it's in one of those costume boxes.
Is Bowie gonna be Scooby-Doo?
Probably. Yeah. I feel like you could use this wig and be
Daphne?
Yeah.
Wait, Daphne's a redhead.
Oh, yeah. But if you wear that, you'll still look like her.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my gosh, I wonder if I should pull out my Miss Frizzle look.
Yeah, I saw it in there. You should teach your class.
Oh my gosh, like as Miss Frizzle?
Yes.
Because it's just this much of me?
Exactly.
They'll be like, Miss Ming, what are you doing?
Oh my gosh,
be like, Miss
can you
Frizzle.
teach in the voice? Oh my, do you have a lizard to put on your shoulder?
I don't have a lizard to put on my shoulder.
Put Bowie on your shoulder.
Bowie sits on my shoulder like a lizard. Don't judge me.
Oh my gosh, yes. I don't care how old you are. You should want your teacher to dress up, because even if you're like, this is lame, part of you is like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. One time, was it last year that I dressed up like Miss Poppins?
Yeah. No, that was the year before.
Oh, Miss Poppins. Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins, and then you were the Magic School Bus.
Yeah, I dressed up like Mary Poppins 2 years ago, and then this last year I was Miss Frizzle. I try and dress up like teachers or like leaders in the community. So it makes sense that I'm a teacher.
You should dress up like Hillary Clinton this year.
Nah. Because I feel like it wouldn't come across, you know what I mean? Like, you'd need the whole look in order to be Hillary Clinton.
I mean, you have pantsuit, blonde wig.
Yeah, but that's just gonna look like me.
That's what you say.
It's gonna look like straight me. No,
Clinton.
like with a long bob. Yeah, I just am gonna look like myself.
Oh my gosh! But your long bob is Hillary.
It
Clinton
is Hillary Clinton hair.
19.
No, it totally is. Yeah.
But I mean, if I dress up like Monica Lewinsky,
that'd be great
in a blue dress, and then you're Hillary Clinton, it'd be great.
That'd be so fun, and then we could be like gal pals forever.
Oh, Bobo.
Oh man, Bobo.
Look at him touching the iPad like he's like here for business.
And with that, thanks for being on the Wheel World. It's time for Two Girls, One Pup.
Oh, Bobo.
Hi, Bobo. Look at Bowie's here.
So for y'all that can't see but can...
Whoa. Whoa.
So for those of you that can't see but can hear, Bowie has a Halloween dress, which I purchased and surprised Rebel from the 99-cent store.
It's
makes a dress.
Look like a pumpkin.
Yes.
It has a
little
orange bow. He has butt ruffles with black and white polka dots, and he also has a witch hat. A witch hat.
He's just mooning the camera. Oh, how cute. He doesn't want the hat.
He doesn't like the hat. But he likes the dress. It's a bodycon dress. He's like a little sausage.
He's like, now I want to wear it.
He wants to wear it.
He's
That's
like,
cute.
Put that back on. Okay, Bowie.
What are you doing?
We will post photos on the Instagram. But
of
yes.
Bowie in his little outfit.
So when I was at the 99-cent store getting party supplies with one of my derby wives, I was like, oh my gosh, they have dog costumes. And I was like, oh my god, this dress is so cute. And she was like, what? Bowie's a boy. And I was like, my dog does not conform to gender norms.
Gender norms are bull.
Yes. So, and he loves this dress. He's so comfortable in it.
So much.
Yeah,
he just
so cute.
Prances around and is his happy little self. He's his most awake, alive, alert, and enthusiastic in his pumpkin dress. Yeah,
he's like, I'm styling. It's a bodycon dress with ruffles at the bottom.
Yeah, he looks so good.
He looks snatched, babe.
He looks like he is pulling some, what's that guy's name?
I don't know, but he looks like he's the trick and the treat.
Yes. He's a whole Halloween buffet.
He is. Bobo, I love you so much. And you're so much even more adorable when you have a little
He's
dress
pulling
on.
Jack-O-Lantern realness.
Yes. The theme is Jack-O-Hoe.
Jack-O-Hoe. Stop it.
Get ready for your dog walk, because we don't cat walk, do we, Bobo? Do. You're so cute. I can't.
Oh, he's so cute.
But yes, y'all don't understand. Decide if you want the hat or not, young man. Okay.
So anyway, so our dog doesn't conform to gender norms, and neither should your animal, and neither should you.
Yeah, so if you think something's cute, and you think your dog will like it, and your dog likes it how it feels on their body, buy it for them.
Billy Idol. That's what I was going to say.
Oh.
He's giving me Billy Idol realness. Billy Idol vibes.
But yes, definitely if you're like, you know what, my dog likes to dress up and I really like this dress or I like this bow tie, but it's like not what normally that sex gender will wear, then, you know what, screw it. Just buy it. Put it on them if they're
Buy
the
the
dog's
dress.
happy. Or the
Wear
cat.
the heels.
Imagine if Bowie could wear heels.
Oh no. Bowie would definitely wear roller skates before he wore heels.
He decided to finally
He's
stop
like,
moaning, y'all.
he's like, I love you, Mom.
Oh, he loves his
Thanks
little
for
bodycon
hanging out
dress.
with me.
He's so great.
Anyway, so that's 2 girls, 1 pup.
Thanks, Bowie, for visiting.
Thanks for hanging out with us, Bowie.
If you have pictures of your pets dressed up for Halloween, please tag at skatedatepod on Instagram, and we will share those photos in our stories. Please tag us.
Please, please, please. That's all we want is your animals dressed up for Halloween.
Yes. I don't care if it's a little rat with a little chef hat on.
If you have a ferret, that'd be sick.
Heck yeah. Is that your tummy grumbly?
That was my tummy.
Aww.
Yeah. We ate some weird stuff for dinner tonight.
Whoa, he just flipped his hat off.
Yeah, Bowie didn't like it either, clearly.
Alright, Bowie. So we'll try to have a special costume on him for next week, too, for y'all. Thanks, Bowie.
Thanks for hanging out on 2 Girls, 1 Pup. We love you.
Make me proud, son. And now it's time for one of my favorite segments.
It's Dear Shovel.
Where we give amazing, horrible, but
horribly
also
awesome advice in response to your questions that you send in. So please, please send us your questions, even if you maybe already know the answer to it, or if you need advice, or if you think it's stupid, still send it to us because we're ripping through these questions and we need more of them.
So this week's Dear Shovel comes from Darcy.
Darcy, what a beautiful name.
Hi, Shovel. I just wanted to start out by saying that you two are my roller skating heroes.
Aw, thanks, Darcy.
Thanks, Darcy. I worked up the confidence to actually buy skates and start learning because of y'all. Thank you both for giving a 29-year-old queer lady the push I needed.
29-year-old queer lady.
And I always wanted to do this. Hearts. Anyway, my question is, how long did it take you to feel really comfortable on skates? Like, comfortable enough to try skate park tricks and jumps? Thank you both for all you do. Much love, Darcy. Thanks, Darcy.
Thanks, Darcy, for sending in your question. We appreciate it. Okay, let me think. How long did it take me to get confident on my skates?
A week? You were like throwing yourself and doing crazy stuff, and that's why you like elevated so fast.
Yeah, in Derby.
Everyone hated Rebel in Derby, by the way. If they didn't hate how spunky she was and zany, they hated the fact that she went in there not even knowing how to like put her skates on right, and then was like almost on a home team by the end of the season.
Yeah, I learned pretty fast in my skates. But then when I started skating outside, it took me a hot minute to get at skate parks.
Mm-hmm.
So I do think that there are different things that are going to be more or less scary.
Also, enjoy the sounds. You hear that? Of Bowie drinking in the background. As I said, it It's hard. It's pretty hot in this garage. But don't mind our loud old dog. So also...
He's so loud.
I was going to say is... Oh, Bobo. So thirsty. I was going to say that also you use it or you lose it. Because I feel...
Sure.
Like, you're comfortable to an extent because you're practicing and you're like, yeah, I finally got to the skate park, or I finally fell, or I did all these things. And you don't skate for a while, or you don't go to the skate park for a while, or you don't skate through a certain, like, sketch hill or street. And then you go back and you're like, oh no, I can't do it, because you, like, lose that trust. You forget what you can do on your skates. So I think it's a never-ending journey, to be honest.
Yeah, and I think it's honestly just you. So, like, there are some people that learn how to skate super fast. There are other people that takes months, years just to get, like, basic skating down. And so, I would say, I don't know, it's hard to give you, like, an exact period of time because it's going to be different for each person. It took me a year a year of skating outside before I felt confident at all to start trying things at the skate park. And that was a year after I had already started skating. So that was 2 years into skating before I even tried skate parks.
Yeah, I went to my first skate park maybe 6 months into skating. I can't remember because it was before we were hanging out. And I remember I just went to Houghton with my friend Ash because, oh my gosh, what's her face? I can't remember her name right now. But Miss Finks, Natalie had said, like, come through. So I was like, I'm going to do it. And it was, like, nerve-wracking. But, like, there were people supporting me and, like, cheering me on. So that was cool. But that fear is real. And you just got to show up and just take someone with you that will support you.
And just do, like, as much as your body allows you to do. And when your body says stop, stop. And then pick it back up the next time.
Yeah. But it just takes a while. And I think a lot of people think skating's easy. We talked about this in an episode already. And it takes time. Like, Rebel has, like, given some lessons. And even she, like, knows, like, oh, I think, like, people put themselves down because they think they should be advanced already. And they're like, it's been a whole month. Why am I not better yet? And these are people that aren't even skating every day. And even if you skated every day for a month, like, you still might not know how to stride. You might not, you know, it's a craft. It's a sport. Like,
it's just that people are seeing things on TikTok and they're seeing, like, oh, all these good people online.
Yeah.
And then they're comparing themselves and saying, well, I got skates last week. Why am I not that good yet?
Yeah. And some people will buy things and be amazing right away, like Rebel. And some people will skate and it'll take a year, like me. And you'll realize too in your journey, like, I couldn't even properly stop, but I could have a smooth transition turn. And everyone in Fresh Meat 1 at Derby was like, how did you do that? Like, I don't get it. And for me, I didn't even know. And it was like this very smooth thing I've been able to do since, like, when I rollerbladed as a kid. I guess it just stuck with me. And I didn't even know that it was something that's, like, hard to do. And some people, yeah, it's just certain things.
Yeah. Totally. Okay, what's some bad advice I feel like we just gave?
Just don't even try.
Oh my god, that's the worst advice ever.
No, like, literally, if you're like, I suck at this, then stop.
That's the worst advice.
Why are you even trying? Like, you obviously don't want to. Okay. Or else you just do it.
My advice is, instead of skating using your feet, just skate using your hands. Like, just put your hands in your roller skates.
I feel like I give bad advice and you give ridiculous advice.
Because I just feel like you can do all the tricks that you're not comfortable with on your feet. You can do them with your hands for sure.
Oh my god.
All right, that's Steer Shovel. Thank you so much for sending in your questions.
Yes, thanks, Darcy.
We appreciate you.
I hope you enjoyed the good and the bad and the ugly.
The good, the bad, the ugly, and the weird.
You're definitely the weird.
Yeah, I know.
Bowie's the ugly.
No, he's not. He's so cute. Oh my god, how embarrassing for him.
Oh wait, I shouldn't laugh normal. I should be like,
oh my god, did you know that I can do a witch laugh?
No, last time you were like, guess what, babe? I can do a witch laugh. Like, a year ago, you hurt yourself and then you couldn't talk right the rest of the day.
Okay, but it sounds so cool though.
Okay, you want to try and see if you get hurt?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I feel like I definitely can't do this anymore because last time I tried, I think was last year in Halloween.
That's
season.
what I just said. And you have notes, so your throat's gonna...
Like,
okay, go ahead.
Okay, I was like... That was really good.
That was good because you didn't push it to go super high.
Yeah, that was really good. I feel like a real witch.
You should, like, record that and sell it to stores to put in their, like spooky sell decorations.
Like, into, like,
a
teddy
push
bear.
this button and then, like, it's you.
Yeah, so good. So good. So, little known rebel
Hidden talents.
Hidden rebel
She
talent.
does it all, y'all.
I do it all. Okay, so that's about it for today. We did want to shout out our Apple review of the week. So thank you so much, Audrey Schott, for giving us a review on Apple Podcast. We really appreciate you. Shots. Her name is Audrey. I mean, their name, I don't know what gender you identify as. Okay.
All I know is they probably hate me for singing that song.
Yeah.
But also, I wish my last name was Schott instead of Shove.
Yeah, well, you named yourself Chef, so I don't know what to tell you about that.
Man.
That'd be like, man, I wish my last name wasn't Rouser. You're like, you made that up.
My real name is Shove. You be quiet.
Okay, anyway, so please leave a feedback on Apple Podcasts. We'll love you forever, and we might shout you out next episode.
Yes, and don't forget to email us your Dear Shovel letters.
At dearskatedate@gmail.com.
Yeah, and we were serious about those pet photos.
Please tag us on Instagram at skatedatepod.
Boop, boop.
And also... tell us all the Halloween movies and the scary movies that we need to see. Because we talked about quite a few today, and I feel like we're missing some.
We left so many out. There's so many. It's just so hard.
And Rebel needs to watch all of them. So send us your suggestions.
Definitely.
That's it for today. Thanks for hanging out with us on this skate date.
I know. It was such a good date.
I can't believe we've been dating for like almost a month now.
I know.
It's super cute. Do you think we're ready to say I love you?
I like 5-star you.
I 5-star you, and I write a comment telling how much I listen to your beautiful voice.
Aw, I like you so much that I might hit that subscribe button.
I like you so much that I like your video, and then I unlike it, and then I like it again. I hate you.
Keep it spooky, y'all.
I hate her. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
You're the worst.